2024 Lok Sabha election.
Second minister of the Aam Aadmi Party, in fact, to have been arrested. Satyendra Jain is already in jail. The allegation and the reason why Manish Sisodia has been arrested today after 8 hours of questioning by the CBI is because he was not cooperating during questioning. That's what sources are now telling your channel. Ashish Mehershi, my colleague, joining us with more details. Yes, Ashish.
So, why sources in the CBI tell me that he was not cooperating during questioning. He was in fact evasive on a number of questions when he was confronted with evidence. That is why the CBI had no other option but to arrest him. That is what my sources in the CBI tell me, that one, he was evasive during questioning. Two, he was not cooperating during questioning. When he was confronted with evidence, he had no answers to those evidence, and that is why the CBI had no other option but to arrest him. He will be produced before the court tomorrow morning. That is what my sources in the CBI tell me.
Right, so up until tomorrow morning, he is going to be in CBI custody. That's what we're learning, Ashish? Amit Malviya of the BJP joining me on this broadcast. Mr. Malviya, thank you so much for speaking with us here on CNN News 18. This morning when Manish Sisodia walked into the CBI headquarters, he declared that I'm not going to walk out, I am going to be arrested.
Well, I don't know what Manish Sisodia had to say, but the facts are overwhelmingly against Manish Sisodia and point to his complete involvement in the liquor excise scam. 170 phones destroyed, SIM cards abandoned. Naturally, there is a lot that Manish Sisodia was trying to hide. It also appears that people around him involved in this entire scam have spoken about Manish Sisodia's role in this scam, including his personal assistant. Given all of this, and given the fact that he was accused number one in the CBI's list, it was only natural that at some point in time the investigation would lead to Sisodia's arrest, and it has probably happened. The law is taking its course. The agencies are doing what they're supposed to.
Mr. Malviya, the Aam Aadmi Party has been saying that this is nothing but political vendetta.
Well, they said that about Satyendra Jain also. Satyendra Jain has now been in jail for several months, and despite repeated pleas in the court, the matter has not been ruled in their favor because the courts have prima facie found evidence against Satyendra Jain and wrongdoing. Similarly, if the Aam Aadmi Party feels that this is a motivated case, they are free to go to the court, present their arguments, and if the court finds merit, they will let Sisodia go. But at the moment, it seems like the CBI has a lot of evidence and they've taken a lot of time to actually arrest Manish Sisodia, and it seems that they have evidence, they have facts on their side, and his involvement and his complicity and him being the man driving the entire liquor excise policy in Delhi has been established beyond doubt.
Right. Now, Mr. Malviya, before I let you go, one last question. Now, the Aam Aadmi Party has been trying to put this narrative of them being Kattar Imandars, the entire party is of honest people. With now this being the second Aam Aadmi Party minister that has been arrested for a corruption case, do you think that image is definitely going to take a hit?
In the recently held MCD election, the Aam Aadmi Party lost all seats held by Satyendra Jain and Manish Sisodia and Amanatullah Khan, really pointing to the fact that people of Delhi do recognize that these men are involved and neck deep in corruption. Delhi government run by the Aam Aadmi Party will probably be the only government in the country where two of his ministers will be in jail. Probably they will hold their next cabinet meeting out of the jail. So, this whole argument about being Kattar Imandar, etc., is there for people to see. It's there for people to make an assessment and judgment on. The truth is that Aam Aadmi Party, which rose on an anti-corruption campaign, is today the most corrupt and unprincipled party in the country.
Right, Amit Malviya, thank you so much for speaking with us here on CNN News 18. My colleagues are getting us the very latest from on ground. It was just a few minutes ago that Manish Sisodia was placed under arrest. Remember, you heard it first here on CNN News 18. Nikhil and Anshul, my colleagues, getting us the very latest. Nikhil, are we expecting any sort of statement to come to the fore from the CBI? Are we expecting any sort of activity outside the headquarters of the CBI?
Well, Poonam, if we go by the details which have been served previously as well, we know that the official statement will be out from the Central Bureau of Investigation in a short while from now, describing that how evasive Manish Sisodia was during the questioning the entire time. So, official note is on its way, and also we have been given to understand because this is the investigation which was underway on the Delhi excise policy, liquor policy, which was in question for long. It was first raised by the Delhi unit of BJP, the LOP of the Delhi Vidhan Sabha, Mr. Ramveer Singh Vidhuri. He raised this particular concern for the very first time in the Vidhan Sabha, and we have been given to understand that in a short while from now, the Delhi BJP President Viren Sachdeva, he is all set to arrive at the Rajghat area. So we are assuming at the same time that the reactions from the Bharatiya Janata Party, they are also going to take place. And why Rajghat? Because it is the place from where Sisodia started his journey for the very first place. But these are the scenes that we are showing you from outside the CBI headquarters. This is the scene. This is the, in fact, the situation currently as we speak outside the CBI headquarters. All the police are here on the high alert. In fact, we have been given to understand that not just the Delhi police, in fact, since this morning, multiple layers of the barricading was deployed in place. In fact, Section 144 was also put in. This is the reason why many of the leaders, including MPs, MLAs and Minister of the Aam Aadmi Party, they were detained by the Delhi police for protesting in this particular place. So this is the VVIP area.